Sup, peeps? Today we are going to discuss a possible member that could be in the bloodline that we don't know about. But if you are new, like and subscribe. So we talked about how Jey Uso winded up getting the short end of the stick in the match with Austin Theory, which was actually my most recent video. Austin Theory got the cheap win. Right after that, he got out of there. And then not too long after that, then Jey got out of there, and Paul Heyman picked up his phone and said, "Call Roman Reigns." Let's break this down. Who was he talking to on the phone? Was it Sami Zayn? Because let's go back. Do not get off the video yet. Do not get off the video yet. I tried to tell mom that she was like, no. I'm like, no. Just hear me for a second. Just hear me for a second. Okay, let's go back to Raw April 24th, which was one of my videos, the results. Sami Zayn and Jey were talking, and they were going to be opponents later that week. Almost like they still had a soft spot since being in the bloodline. Like, they were literally like best buds for a minute. So, I don't know. It's kind of crazy. It's a possibility, though, because remember how he said, Sami Zayn, he said, if you want to go down Roman's path, he said, I totally get that. But it's almost, he said, just be ready for the consequences if you do. So it's almost like you went that way and then you jump back. It's weird. Sami Zayn said, Roman Reigns and the Tribal Chief are really two different people. I'm kind of paraphrasing, but this is kind of like what he said. He said, the Tribal Chief is when that voice gets in his head, meaning Paul Heyman. It changes Roman Reigns in so many words. That's what I personally get from it. He never directly said Roman Reigns was mean and cruel. He said the Tribal Chief is why he left the bloodline. It's pretty cool to see, but behind closed doors, do you still have some sort of contact? Because you get heavily defensive regarding the Usos, unless it's just, again, that soft spot. But Kevin Owens, like I said, is kind of getting tired of it because they were in the back, and Kevin Owens, he said, did you talk to him? And Sam was like, yeah. He said, okay, what do you think? And then Sammy was like, I don't really know. And then Kevin Owens, he said, okay, now that that's over, can we focus on the tag team titles? And then after that, it turned into a bunch of tag teams coming in the room, and then it turned into a screaming fest by KO, which was absolutely hilarious. But that's besides the point. By the way, if my voice has a little bit of a grouch in it, then I'm sorry, because I am still trying to kind of really wake up this morning. But anyways, moving on from that, another possibility is it could be Austin Theory. Okay, again, don't leave. Don't leave the video. It could be Austin Theory because remember, he said in so many words he thinks Paul Heyman should recruit him if he's looking for a new client. Which is possible because, Austin Theory's new and on the come up. Paul Heyman likes that kind of, character. Paul Heyman is known for turning on people as well. He's heavily known for that. Well, I can't say heavily known, but he has turned on people on more than one occasion. And back at MSG, March 5th, 2022, which was also one of my videos, Paul Heyman introduced Austin Theory to the ring in a way that makes him seem like he's proud of him. Though this was an untelevised event still, countless people saw the video clips and countless people saw the typed up reports on the web. So I don't know, but it's possible. Roman Reigns will be back next week, and we'll see what happens. It's probably going to get even worse when he comes back next week, but I am curious to see what happens. Speaking of Roman Reigns, Another scenario is that when he said call Roman Reigns, he was actually talking to Roman Reigns, but it's just to throw the outside world off. That is also a possibility because Paul Heyman and Roman Reigns have worked together in the past to pull some tricks. So, it'd be interesting to see if that was the case. I don't know, man. It's so many possibilities. Oh man, you got me banging the table back here, man. I don't know. Oh man, but it is definitely a possibility. That is the case. But if it's Sami Zayn or Kevin Owens or somebody's gonna turn on somebody at some point in time. That is definitely what'll happen if it is Sami Zayn. If it's Austin Theory's probably not in the bloodline. Austin Theory, it might be, I don't know, it might be some money involved, and Austin Theory's just or maybe some sort of, I don't know, some sort of reward, some sort of, Roman Reigns says like, okay, if you, go out and you do this for the bloodline or do that for the bloodline or work with us for a little while behind the scenes, I'll give you a title shot, or it might be something like that. I don't know. These storylines, man, none of it's real, but it feels so real sometimes. But yeah, it's definitely a few possibilities. Or maybe Paul Heyman was just talking to a boring official from the back and there is no storyline after all. But we'll see what happens when Roman Reigns comes back. We'll also see what happens tonight. As I said, Raw has been boring. So I don't know. We'll see though. But yeah, peeps. That's it for this video. Peace out, peeps. I always say peace out, peeps, and then forget something. That's just been the theme lately. Just before I leave, I'm glad I did not fully forget. You know how they show like whatever happened last week and then they show it again, it's from like different camera angles. It's like a revamped version, but it's still the same clips. It's just like redone and edited and shown from different angles. I think it's like the progressive flow or something, or not, like it might be, but you know how they show like last week. Basically in that you saw from a different angle. You wouldn't see it in the actual video. Well, at least I didn't. But when I saw the reboot, you saw just before Roman Reigns just before Solo did the move to Jimmy, um Roman Reigns glanced over at Solo. You can see it in the redone progressive last Friday. You know what I'm talking about. Roman Reigns, you saw him gave a long, hard glance over at Solo just before he did the move, and it's almost like okay, this is your cue. It was absolutely crazy how they added that in there, and it probably was part of it. I just wanted to throw that in there, but that's actually it for this video. Peace out, peeps.